perfect, iconic summertime dessert. An old-fashioned strawberry shortcake made with a sweet drop biscuit, just like Grandma used to make. Hey there, and welcome into Taylor Kitchen, where we show very busy people how to make very delicious food in very little time. And today we're making a summer classic, probably my favorite summertime dessert, strawberry shortcake. And we're gonna make the old school version that my grandma made, and it's just delicious. You really can't improve upon it, so I'm not doing anything additional to it. But I've started in here with a couple pounds of strawberries. I wish I had them fresh out of my garden, but I'm yielding tiny little strawberries, and sometimes the bunnies get the majority of them before I get any, but these are from the store. I've cleaned them very well. I've quartered them. Now, I don't know if your grandma did the same thing my grandma did. I think my grandma owned a cutting board, but I don't recall seeing her use it because she always cut strawberries right into her thumb, like so. And so I've quartered the strawberries, and honestly, my grandma kind of mashed them up. We're gonna quarter them just because I think it's a slightly prettier presentation. And then we're going to do what we call macerate. When you put strawberries with some sugar, and strawberries have a slight acidity to them, so that just kind of makes a beautiful juice. And I'm going to put just a couple tablespoons of sugar in with these. They really don't need much. And then I'm going to add some lemon zest and juice. Really going to brighten it up, make it even more fresh than it already is. But the zest goes in. That's a really nice thing. And I feel like if you're going to use lemon, don't waste the zest, because there's so much flavor in that, so much freshness in that. It's really great. Let's just cut and squeeze. There's some tiny seeds in here, so I'm going to fold this over my hand. This is a tight lemon. Wow. Usually lemons squeeze a little bit easier than this. But probably the juice of half of a lemon to start with, because this will create its own juice as it sits and macerates. All I need to do now is just give this a little stir, and the longer it sits, the juicier and the better it will be. I saved a few whole berries that I can use for decoration, because I'm going to just slice them really pretty and put them on top of the finished shortcakes. Now we move right along to the shortcake mixture, which is really like a sweet biscuit. It's really easy, and I'm not even going to roll this out like some recipes call for. If you want to roll them out, cut them into cute shapes and circles, you can do that. But my grandma usually did drop biscuits, which are so much easier. So I have all-purpose flour in here, and that was some salt, and this is baking powder going in, and I'm just going to give it a mix with a whisk here, just to make sure I get all the dry ingredients incorporated together, and my wet ingredients, as it were, are very, very cold. In fact, I actually grated some chilled butter, and then I put it in the freezer. And here it is. And that gives you the best way to work with butter. It's so easy. You don't have to try to cut it into your flour, because basically grating it has done that work for you. So now I just want to make sure I coat it with the flour as evenly as I can to make sure the butter is well dispersed throughout the flour. My grandma made this delicious sweet biscuit, strawberry shortcake. And my grandma's strawberries were, like I said, mashed and very juicy, very, very juicy. And that just gave you so much wonderful strawberry juice to soak into the biscuit. It was just fabulous. Now, because these are sweet biscuits, 2, 3, I'm gonna do 4 tablespoons of sugar and mix that all in. I'm probably making it a little less sweet than Grandma usually did, just because we always try to cut back on sugar whenever we can. And you're getting so much sweetness in the berries that just a tiny bit of sweetness in this biscuit dough is all you need. That looks like it's really well incorporated the butter all through the flour. My oven is ready. My milk and cream mixture has also been very well chilled. I just measured it out and let it sit in the fridge until I was ready to use it, because the colder everything is, the flakier your biscuits are going to be. And I doubled this recipe, so it's kind of half and half milk. And because I didn't have any regular milk, we are usually dairy-free around here, so I used almond milk and it will be fine. Use regular milk if you want. If you want a little richer of a biscuit, use cream instead of the half and half. You don't want to overmix, because then your biscuits might be tough. And so I'm just mixing this until it comes together. And it's about together. Now, if you were going to roll these out, you would pat this out and roll. And you might even roll and fold to make like extra layers to make it extra fluffy. But you'll see when I do the drop biscuits like Grandma made, they're going to be just perfectly fine. And I have not involved my hands yet, so there's no heat from my hands coming into this biscuit mixture. This is a double batch. So when you make a single batch, it'll be a little bit easier to work with than this. Not to waste any of that batter, scraping it off. My spurtle, this is the handiest tool when working with pastries, breads, and things like that. I use this in my sourdough a whole lot, so I'll link a spurtle below. It's kind of like a wooden spatula. Now I want to scoop this and make those drop biscuits. Onto my parchment lined baking sheet. I see all those flakes of butter in this dough. That's going to make for a nice puffy biscuit, y'all. And one thing I like to do that Grandma did was just a sprinkling of sugar on top. If you have like a crispy turbinado sugar, that's a lot of fun too. But just a tiny bit. Just so you know, it's a sweet shortcake. And I'm gonna put these into my oven, and I'm just gonna work on preparing the rest of these little biscuits. And then I have homemade whipped cream to go on top. And this is how I made that. One thing that I love to do that Grandma didn't do is add a little bit of tartness into this whipped cream. You can use creme fraiche, you can use sour cream. I'm going to use a little bit of yogurt, and not a lot. This is a couple cups of whipping cream, so probably not even a half cup of yogurt. And I'm just going to fold it in, and it will stretch it a bit, and it will also give it just a really lovely tang. And I like the whipped cream not super stiff. I like it a little pourable. That just tends to go a little bit better when you're eating the strawberry shortcake. And wow, the flavor on this is so delicious. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, just a slight little tang from that yogurt in there. It's so good. Okay, all we have to do is wait for those biscuits, those sweet biscuits, to finish baking, and then we can assemble our strawberry shortcake. This is gonna be good. If you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications to our YouTube channel. Click that bell icon below to make sure you get all the latest from us, and give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. We love to hear from you, and we want to know what you want us to make on TaylorKitchen. So leave us a comment, and also check us out at tkfoodie.com. All right, these drop biscuits, just like Grandma used to make, are out of the oven. And I'm going to go ahead and make a little strawberry shortcake as a taste tester, because I'm going to serve these for Father's Day tomorrow, but I think we need to dive into one right now. That's a good biscuit too. So with the drop biscuits, all you do is just tear them apart like that. And then your strawberries and all the juices. And as these berries sit, they'll get even juicier. They'll be much juicier tomorrow than they are today. And then drizzle over some of that cream and a berry on top and a little sprig of mint. And that is your strawberry shortcake. It's so delicious, and it's just like Grandma used to make. You gotta check this out. The easy recipe is on tkfoodie.com.